This year, I'll be turning 23, and I've done some quite exciting things in that time. But something I've never done is vote in an election. Although I've been able to vote since I turned 18, I don't want to make the one decision, and sometimes it can feel a bit out of my comfort zone. Politicians make a lot of promises, but how do I know which one to trust? Tomorrow, many parts of the country will be having local elections, but a survey by the charity Dimensions found that a quarter of the general public didn't even realise people like me had a right to vote. I actually wrote down my own manifesto for the perfect candidate. Good health and social care for everyone, good transport everyone can afford, being an inclusive community, and definitely save the planet. Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Barbara is 91. She has a learning disability and only discovered she was allowed to vote at the grand old age of 83.
Yeah, I was surprised. I should know and all that. I know now. Make up for a lot of time, yeah.
How did you feel when you voted for the first time?
It was exciting. Everyone should be heard. My voice is important as well.
Hi everyone. Hi. Organisations have been working hard to ensure that people feel supported to vote if they want to.
We're not having a proper election.
I've come to a workshop in Salford run by United Response.
We want you all to have a go at coming to vote.
They are having a practice election to help people feel more confident in the process. They've also provided guides to the political parties. These easy-read manifestos are a simple way to make a lot of complex information easier to understand.
Some of the work we're going to do today, these focus groups are really, really important. It's around finding out what they know around voting, if they've ever voted before, and for us to tell them around how they can vote, how to register.
How can politicians help people with additional needs get to grips with voting?
Definitely tell them no jargon, easy reading information, and talking to people face to face as well, easy, so that they're approachable.
I think more will vote after the event that we've done today. There's over 1.5 million people with learning disabilities in this country, and it's a lot of their voices which are not heard by the political parties.
That's a huge amount of voices not being represented in politics.
Hi Ruben, welcome.
Hi. I've come to the Electoral Commission's office in London to find out how this can be addressed. There are 1.5 million with a learning disability, but the voting turnout is 40% lower than the general population. So do you think this is shocking for one of the biggest democracies?
It's something we at the Electoral Commission feel very strongly about. We want to make sure that everybody who's eligible to vote can do so, and can do so confidently. We do lots of communications work, both directly and with other charities, to make sure that everybody across the country can understand what they need to do in order to vote. That includes, of course, being registered, and this year about bringing photographic identification.
I'm a Channel 4 news reporter, but I've never voted because I not felt able to. Does that seem like a failure of the system?
There's always more that can be done. We can extend the work that we started this year with MenCap, which has been really important in increasing awareness of the voter ID requirement. Parties and candidates can do more to really think about how they communicate and how they can reach all of the different audiences within the area that they are standing.
The government told us they are committed to supporting disabled people to vote and have introduced legislation to make the process easier at polling stations. Hi, James. I love your paintings. But not everyone has an easy experience at the polling station. James uses eye gaze technology and needs somewhere private to speak his vote out loud.
The first time I went to vote age 18, my mum asked if they had somewhere private to go. The disabled toilet was mentioned. Not cool. It made me feel sad. No one else had to use the toilet to vote. It's not nice and made my vote not feel as important to everyone else's.
How has your passion for politics developed?
I want to make sure services that affect me are running better, helping me to live a better life. I attended Parliament recently, speaking to MPs about my voting journey virtually a few weeks ago to help launch my Vote My Voice campaign. It is a campaign to get more people with learning disabilities to vote. So much of the things the government do affect us. If you want change, you have to stand up and have your say.
Having your say about how your area or even the country is run is something we should all be able to do. But without reasonable adjustments, many people are locked out of the conversation. Politics should be for everyone, and accessibility is the key to making sure every voice is heard. This is Ruben Reuter reporting for Channel 4 News.